Hello everybody and welcome back to Quynncraft. We have a little bit of a plan today. And that plan involves getting more bees as well as preparing an area for the bee sanctuary type thing. If you're wondering why the uh, waypoints are different, I don't have an explanation for you. The waypoints were fine, and then I went to take screenshots for the thumbnails, and the waypoints were no longer fine. So they're gone now. They've been re-put in. So if we're missing any, I don't remember them. So we have the bee tomb, which I had to go back to using the frame from the video where it actually has the coordinates on the screen to go and get. And then we have the home one, which is here now, which is fine. I don't really care. But today, we are going to be getting ourselves situated and getting the bee stuff up and running fully. There's a normal bee in there. Put the resin bee in here. While we're doing stuff, we are going to be attracting bees to the hives. That way we hopefully get ourselves some of the stuff that we need for the breeding. As our lovely bee farm continues to do its job. We will be making ourselves honey blocks. And shoving these bottles back in there. And then doing one of these and doing one of these. And bam, bunch of honey traits. We can only do this a little bit, and we won't start this until I start actually clearing the area. So I schminks. I want to put the bee sanctuary in this area. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear out a pretty large area. And then we're going to kind of build up a thing. We're going to probably have hills and stuff, have a stream, have a tree. We're going to have a bunch of stuff in there. And then probably an extension off to the side will actually have the honey farm and the honeycomb farm. And we'll have it, we'll kind of make a box with a line coming off the side of it. And then on the inside, and then probably another one off to the side that'll be for bee breeding purposes. Not sure how that'll end up looking or how that'll end up working, but I'm confident in my ability to make something that looks a little nice and a little practical. After my work with the house, this was done by schematic. I will admit that I'm not very good at making motion looking things these very intricate. I'm saying intricate is probably easy for most of you, but not really good at making the windmill look. But I like how this turned out, so I want to continue to make stuff in my kind of own way. So we're gonna make something that hopefully looks nice. I haven't decided really any of the materials that we're going with. Today is just going to be A, getting more bees, and B, clearing out the area and kind of getting a rough outline of what that will look like for the entranceway. The main area where just the bee, some bees are just going to be hanging out. The bee breeding area and then the bee farm area. So we'll see how that ends up looking. We will get a time lapse in, and I will check back in with you guys when either we get another bee to spawn or we get some roadblocks to some roadblock stuff. If this ends up being shorter than I think it's going to be, which it probably will be, then in part of this episode we'll also be trying to figure out a good color palette for it, and then gathering some of the blocks. And the next episode will probably be a full resource gathering episode. So yeah, we'll cut to the montage. We'll start up this now of attracting some bees, and we'll check back in with whatever happens first. Either we get a bee to spawn or we finish out clearing the area. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Ah, okay, so we got some bees to spawn. We got ourselves a blue banded bee. We got ourselves another resin bee, another blue banded bee, and we got ourselves a green carpenter bee. I think that's a lot of the bees that we need. Because we need because we're trying to get to the obviously like the farmer type bees. So let us look those up real quick again. We're getting a farmer bee, which you get from breeding a lumber and a rancher. Lumber bee requires a yellow carpenter bee, which we do still need. We do still need a yellow carpenter. Blue bandids can be used to make lead bees or lapis bees. So that's like interesting, I guess. What else did we get? We have the green carpenter and we got resin. I think we do need resin bees for the rancher bee. Oh no, we need a sweat bee for that, or sweet bee, which you get from cold bees. So yeah, we need the green carpenter and yellow carpenter for lumber, and we need a sweat bee and a sweet bee and a lumber bee for a rancher bee. And you breed the lumber and a rancher to get the farmer, and then for the collector, we need to stick a hopper, I guess, onto a bee, and then we get a shulker shell, and that's how we get a hoarder bee, I guess. So we really only need the one type of bee still left to spawn. So we will slap that on there. We have one more cage. I'm gonna go dump these off, and we will continue kind of getting this area ready. And we will cut back to when this is done again. And hopefully it is a yellow carpenter bee. If it is not, then we will have to continue spawning bees and hoping we get them. Yeah, we'll cut back to the montage of me doing this. I actually think this episode is going to be perfect. Bee spawn? Motherfucker. Just another resin bee. It's fine, I guess. But the plan now is I'm going to do the rest of the terraforming off screen. This will be the kind of main bee sanctuary area. Off this way will be a bee breeding room. I'll double check and make sure everything here is lined up and everything like that. Off this way will be kind of a bee farm. And then off the back here will be a waystone type thing that'll lead to another bee sanctuary in a different biome. And by that I mean you click a thing in this room, you'll go to another biome, and that'll be where you can breed other bees, and gather other bees that you just don't have in this area. So yeah, that will do it for today's episode. I know it's a little bit more different. Off camera, I will do the rest of the terraforming and making it look nice and pretty. And then I will also decide the color palette. And the next episode will be a resource gathering stream. Not a stream. Resource gathering episode. I will see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!